I'm juiced up and ready to go.
Yes?
I guess Trisha didn't have anything to say. Can I ask you kind of a personal question?
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
Nothing new for
All right.
her. I think Sarah had something.
Hey,
Hey. Might I ask kind of a personal question?
sure, go ahead.
Are you such a cop? Is there anything you do for fun besides exploring?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
They used to be fun? What happened? That's all for now.
Very well. Next time, then. Goodbye.
Alright, who else wanted to talk?
Excusez-moi. Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
Can I ask kind of a personal question?
Should I be nervous? Go on, go on.
Oh, you've done all of that already?
See you later. Lay it on me.
Ready to head back out?
Am I ready to hop into a ship and explore the galaxy with you? More like, are you ready? Ha ha! Let's go.
Let's
If you
go!
get into trouble, Barrett, you know where to find me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool.
Oh
Got a little
no.
heated. I know I woke Cora up.
I hope she didn't hear anything.
No, I'm careful about that. I mean, I try and not put down Lillian within earshot, which, well, isn't that hard, really. Ah, Lillian, she's an incredible woman, truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out.
Ew.
Back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
I don't know. I think we're quite the item too, Sam.
Oh, don't worry, you're in a category all your own. What was I? But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. See, I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right.
If you're that unhappy, you did the right thing.
We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this. With Sarah, you, heck, even Walter. I just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you. That kinda set me off.
Oh my god, you got into an argument with your ex-wife over me? Uh-oh. Sorry if I caused an argument.
Nah, don't be. It's always something. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I feel like it's not really any of our business. I feel like I should say 4, but that also feels kind of like we're not really that invested. Definitely don't want to say 3. That feels like weirdly possessive.
As much as I enjoy having you around.
1 and 2 both seem pretty good though. I'm thinking 2. Tell Lillian that. Give her a chance, but make her understand she has to follow through.
If I do that, y'all might want to invest in some industrial strength earplugs. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
Oh. Is that everyone except for Vlad? I think so.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor.
How many more artifacts do you think are out there?
No telling the exact number, but they're getting harder to find. Got some equipment, repairs, and upgrades on the making-do list. The Eye's straining to her limits these days.
And will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
Sam, your daughter's talking to you. Sam. Sam? Okay. I'm ready. Give me any data on the artifacts you have.
Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
Okay.
I am at your service, Captain.
You got anything new to say?
My grandpa lives in Aquila City, but we don't visit all that often. I don't think Dad likes it there.
Yeah, there's definitely something about Aquila City that he doesn't like. Hope you're not too worried about these Starborn.
Worried? No, I think it's fascinating. I know they maybe seem scary at first, but what if it's just a threat display? You know, how lots of species will puff themselves up or show off their teeth and growl to scare off anything they don't like.
Threat display or not, they're not animals. We shouldn't assume anything.
Right. We should just keep an open mind. Sure sounds like we haven't seen the last of them, so I guess we'll see what happens.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to fly my own ship and go all over the place. Like you and Dad, really. But hopefully not as crazy as your travels. I thought Dad's were exciting. But yours? Brr.
What do you do on board?
I read. I look around the ship, but no touching. Dad lets me do all sorts of stuff on his ship. But he said I have to be respectful on your ship. But I could try to fix things if you ask. Hint, hint. You can ask. I promise I'll be good.
Do you like traveling with your dad?
It's the best. I met another kid my age who hadn't been on a starship once. Not even once. Same boring old planet for like years. She didn't even know how to replace a phase manifold. Can you imagine?
You and your dad really go everywhere together?
Yup. I've been his co-pilot since I was old enough to read a map. He lets me fly sometimes, and fix things aboard, and use the intercom and everything. I just have to promise not to complain about having to stay aboard the ship when we're somewhere dangerous. Dad says when I'm older, he'll teach me how to use a pistol, and once I'm a good enough shot, I can go with him anywhere. I can't wait to get older.
Guess that's everyone. No, I didn't talk to, what's his name? Religion guy. Not sure where he is. Is that in that little corner?
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Uncharted territory? No, this is Starfield territory. Any thoughts on the Starborn?
You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
Well, you're doing a great job, Stringy. I'm proud of you. What do you say we get you a new outfit next time we're planetside?
It still fits, Dad. And I love it. Now, a new book.
Don't worry, we'll get answers.
They did openly threaten you, as I understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now. Stay safe, okay?
Nope, no more surprise parent encounters.
Take note.
Walter.
Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
Why is Walter the wisest among us?
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
So, about that Sebastian Banks speech.
Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars? That is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate my soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since.
He disappeared. I was wondering what that was about. I think that's the same person we saw that note from back up in the Eye, I think the station is called. I was wondering if you had any more work for me.
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
I know you well enough now to feel like this is leading somewhere.
There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Aren't you usually more involved in major company decisions like this?
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
I love it when you talk capitalist to me, Walter. You're gonna need to tell me more than that.
Of course, now that I know you're interested. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
Why is the project stalling in research and development?
R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions. In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here.
You really want my help even though I'm not a professional ship designer?
To be honest, I prefer it. I have professional designers, and obviously they can't do the job. They're floundering. And as I've seen firsthand, you dabble in all spectrums. Blue-collar work, exploration, fighting. I could go on. What better person to tell those overpaid muckety-mucks how to build a ship for the discerning consumer?
Well, when you put it like that, you can count on me.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
You okay, Barrett?
How you doing, Sweet Pea?
Well, I'm okay, but I'd be a lot better
If you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad. So,
are they?
Good luck out there on the fringe.
Did they go downstairs? Aha. Amazing we could hear them from 2 stories up.
But a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
Sam, do you really need all these screens? You think he's a streamer? Maybe it's Cora's.
So, Miss stay up late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really.
Got him.
I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Coe, and where his stargazing landed him.
It's a plushy Cuddliosaur. It's so cute. It's got plates and little excuse me. Little funny leggies. Still funny sounds. It's cute. Alright, where did Barrett go? He wanted to talk to us. Hmm. Still hanging out up here? He should be following us. Yeah,
Ask if you've got questions.
There you are.
Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
You really think the Starborn could be something like Avenging Angels from Evangelion?
There's certainly precedent, isn't there?
Yeah, an
We've
anime.
been operating for a while now on the fringes of what humans, know and understand. Why rule anything out? I just think we should be open-minded. Keep everything on the table.
Angels probably wouldn't need spaceships.
I did say it was a metaphor, didn't I? Never meant it to be taken completely literally, but you never know. Maybe they appeared in a form we're familiar with. It's the argument I have with Walter every other week. Science and reason have their place, but so does faith. We have all of them at our disposal, and I don't for 1 second believe they're mutually exclusive. Take care of yourself.
What does God need with a starship? Oh wait, Garrett wanted to talk.
I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right?
I want to talk about it too.
Right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations.
I love this guy. Time travelers for sure.
I didn't detect any localized time distortion, which isn't required for that hypothesis, but... Oh, yeah? Joking. I knew that. Jeez. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from.
We need to let them know that we mean no harm.
Well, we definitely got off on the wrong foot, so that's going to be hard to explain. This could be a turning point for humanity, you know? Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly.
Should we flirt with Barrett? Sam is already our wife, though. We haven't locked it in yet. So I think we can still flirt with Barrett for now. Yeah, so far it's just been a bit of flirting.
Need a moment?
Haven't even had our first proper date yet. Let's flirt. All I know is that I want you badly.
First of all, nice. Secondly, I think we ought to focus on, you know, this potential milestone for our entire species. But, I am pretty bad at multitasking, so we'll have to return to the first item later. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again. Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
We're literally talking right now. That was really funny, though. I love this guy.
I've been meaning to thank you for helping me with the Crimson Fleet before. I could have handled it myself, of course, but it's good working with a team.
You're welcome. Glad to help out a fellow Constellation member.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. And that's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
I put my trust in people, not organizations.
That's smart. Trust in things that are capable
Did
of
thumbs
trusting
up
you.
again. Mutual trust, that's the key.
We're on the same wavelength here. Humans are so fragile in space. If you can't trust your crew and they can't trust you, well, nobody's coming home. That's why I'm still with Constellation all these years later. I trust them as individuals, and I trust them as a team. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation.
Another flirt. You've certainly made my time in Constellation very enjoyable.
Well, I try to be welcoming to everybody who joins. Oh. Exactly how enjoyable? Wait, no, don't tell me. Not right now anyway. Just let me keep going. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Oh no. I hope I'm not stirring up any bad memories for you, Barrett.
It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you.
Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time for years. But maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Let's go to Altair 1. Oh, I wanted to go to the shipyard first. I don't know if it's called the shipyard. It's not really a shipyard. It's more of a landing pad. But regardless, I want to add either more or a larger fuel tank. We have here, talk to bartender, apply for a job, craft or modify an item. Once again, coming up on the end of this stream, and it feels like... It does not feel like it's been almost 3 hours.
Anything I can help you with? And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk.
Hey, I've heard this before. Modify ship.
Okay, no problem.
So we'll just use the upgrade. That's the shield generator. No, we can upgrade just about anything except the fuel tank. That's okay. So we've currently got the 100G helium-free tank. We can get the 200 or 300. The 300 would double our capacity, which would be pretty good. We get this one. That'll give us 1.5 times as much, although it's quite a bit bigger physically as well. Don't really have a good spot to put it currently. This one would be 110. Yeah, let's go with this one. Hopefully that one will hold us over for a while. Also gotta reapply our colors since we added some new parts. Oh shoot, I'll have to... Oh wait. There we go. That made it easy. I know it says our jump range is... It's showing it as red. I don't know what the number was before. I'm assuming it's higher. We'll just see how it goes.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Hey, you might want this.
Huh? Okay.
Hello.
I'm talking to Barrett right now, Lynn. Got something for me?
Hey, so I thought you might like this. I hope you do.
For me? Thank you.
Of course. I was walking by it and I thought, hey, what the heck? Why not? Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it.
Definitely. I appreciate it, Barrett.
You're quite welcome. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
I love it when boys see an alien pie on the ground and think of me and then give it to me. What is... You just stole someone's lunch and gave it to me. It looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I would actually... I would eat it if you gave that to me.
Hey.
Wait. What is this? I mean, it looks nice, but it's common. It's not worth enough credits to bother trying to sell. So it's just gonna take up space on the floor. Wait, where'd all those mines go? Oh, I think because we changed the ship, it probably transferred them into the cargo hold. No? They're just gone? Okay. Actually, now that I think about that, might have been on the other ship. Anyway, let's get out of here. We have just enough time for one quick adventure. We need to repair the ship too. I'll try not to get blown up. Hey, welcome in! Welcome in, Kelvin. It's great. I really enjoy it. I certainly have my criticisms of it, but I generally enjoy the Bethesda games. They're very relaxing. Alright, where are we going again? Altair 1. No. That's the other one. There we go. Yeah, I still need to play the older Elder Scrolls games. I played a little bit of Oblivion way back in the day.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
That sounds urgent. They say Altair 2? Is that an activity? Oh gosh, there's so many. Now let's check the map. So that's for the artifact. That's for power. So here? Oh, something there. Oh, that's probably it. Alright, let's go see what that's about. Daggerfall has only one quest, the main quest. Uh-oh. Hold that thought. Oh shit, I need to power up my weapons. Oh, we could try to take their ship. If we can take out their engines... Oop. Take out their engines without destroying them. There we go. No, 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 I want to board them! Oh no. Oh. Well, at least we leveled up our piloting. Or progressed it towards leveling up. Oh, I didn't get a shot in on that one! I need a defender.
We got those greedy bastards! Don't they know your bounty ain't big enough? Next time, feel free to bug out. We don't need our golden goose getting scratched. Because the bounty on your head gets bigger the longer you live. So we just want to make sure it stays that way.
Oh, thanks. The bounty on my head is increasing?
Yeah, so now we got two camps. The bounty hunters who want to cash in now, and the people who want to wait and cash in later.
I thought you actually wanted to help me.
Nah, we just want to keep you alive long enough for the creds to be worth our while. So, you keep that pretty little mug of yours alive until it's enough for us to retire, okay? Be seeing ya.
Okay, bye. Okay. Daggerfall is one quest, the main quest, but Daggerfall Unity has mods, so they could add more quests. Oh, Daggerfall, is that the second one? That's the one that I think I saw articles about how it's this huge game that's much bigger than any of the other ones. If I remember correctly. The main appeal is about simulation. You can literally live your life in a realistically sized medieval world. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I want to check that one out at some point. I wanted to start with Arena, just to kind of see how the series started. I got like 5 minutes into it and I got killed by a skeleton or a rat or something. I gave up. Put more power into the engines to get there faster. There we go. Okay, now I can go ahead and land. Let's see what's going on here. Arena's only good if you're morbidly curious, more of a tech demo. Nothing to do but the main quest. Yeah. I still kind of want to try to get through it. Because it seemed interesting.
Some people think of life as this delicate, struggling thing. But as I see it, life itself is one of the toughest forces there is.
Wanna put your suit on, bud? Arena doesn't even have a world. You can fast travel between cities, but
We can handle this.
if you go into the wilderness, you'll just end up in limbo and with an infinite wilderness that never leads anywhere. Huh. I don't actually know if I like this gun that much. Barrett, stop being cute.
So
Whoa.
cold. Okay, think about campfires and warm blueberry muffins and jacuzzis. Yeah. Please. I've done this 1,000 times.
Barrett, my friend, please just put on a spacesuit. Not like this. Okay, one more.
Back to business.
Where are they? In here? They in? There you are! Oh my god. You both said the same thing!
My side.
What's beeping? Heck. Oh.
This isn't happening!
Alright, is that everyone now? I think so. Just wanna figure out what the objective marker is pointing at. Oh wait. Looking at the wrong thing. Check your ship's inventory. What are you talking about? Did we finish whatever the distress call thing was? I guess so. They steal our cargo while we were distracted?
Back in the lap of luxury right here.
No. Oh my god, there's so much random shit in here now. I have no idea what I'm meant to be looking for in here. Yeah, weapon. Wait, it just says check out your ship's inventory. Yes, I check it out. I see it. Okay, I guess that cleared that. Find Private Mahoney. Find Private Mahoney. Find Private Mahoney. I don't see that one in the list. Is it a misc? Oh, there it is. Ground Pounder. Got a distress call from Private Mahoney. There's a Freestar Collective research outpost on Altair 2 that's been overrun with spacers. They urgently need help. Let me actually put that gun away, we don't have ammo for it yet. Excuse me. I think I'll actually try out the physical quarter, since it's got all that armor piercing. Should be pretty good. Even though it's only rare compared to this one being legendary. But I do want to be wrapping up here. So we are at the end of stream time. Let's just try out this weapon real quick, though. What's in here? Oh, nothing good.